Okay, in this lesson, we are going to be talking about more constructions. All right, in this one, we're going to be constructing. Constructing bisecting angles, and we're going to copy an angle. First thing I want to talk about is an angle itself. All right, an angle is made up of two rays. Okay, two rays. All right, these are the sides. So you can see one ray is here, another ray going right here. All right, so if we want to label those rays that we call those sides, we call that ray R. Ray R, V. Remember, we always got to start at the end point, and ray R, K. The vertex, okay? Really important to know. We know where the vertex of an angle is. In this case, we call that point where the two rays meet. That is the vertex. So that would be point R. And then labeling angles is important. A couple ways to do it. We could call this angle V R K. We could call it angle. We go the other direction. We go K R V. Or we can just call it angle R. You use the vertex. Again, little note there, that only works when there's one angle present. Okay, on to bisecting an angle, our first construction. There's our angle. We're going to bisect it. So again, we're going to use our compass. Let me bring that up here for you. Oops. Right here. All right, so here is our compass. To bisect an angle, it's actually really simple. Remember, bisect means cut in half. You can actually open the angle. You can open the compass to any width you want. You just have to make sure it intersects this. The arc intersects the angle on both rays. So I'm going to put it right there, just like that. Now, without moving the compass, all you have to do is go to each point of intersection where that arc intersects each ray. We just move it there. Without opening or close it, we make an additional arc. So I'll bring this one down here now. Oops. All right. I'm going to rotate this. There we go. Make an arc here. From there, move this out of the way. All I've got to do now is just take a straight edge, which you guys have, and I need to go from the vertex through my intersection. All right, again, my intersection of the arcs right here. So I'm just going to connect that. And obviously, mine would go through that point right there, all right, if you guys had the straight edge. So that is how you bisect an angle. Next construction we've got is copying an angle, okay? Here we go, right here. We are going to copy an angle. So they're going to give us an angle, and they're going to want us to copy it down. So again, we're going to use our compass. So tools. All right, we're going to go to that vertex with the angles and all. It's all about the vertex. We're going to squeeze this down again to any width we want, any size. We just have to, once again, make sure it intersects both rays of the angle. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go right through here, just like that. Okay, now, without moving the compass, changing its width, I'm going to come over to where we're copying the angle. I'm going to put it on that, what will be our vertex, and I'm going to make the same arc. Nice and big. Okay. Now from here, all right, I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to measure the width of that intersection. So this is a little different. So that width is right there. Okay, so with that width, I'm now going to come to where my arc intercepted. I'm going to rotate this thing around, and I'm going to make an arc right here, just like that. Once I have that arc, you guys kind of get the idea. We're going to take out our straight edge. I'll change my color to blue here, and we're going to go from the vertex to our point of intersection, which is right here. So I'm going to connect that. And if I measure that, those angles would be the exact same size. Remember, the angle is the space between the two rays. All right, last thing that we're going to do is we are going to create a 60-degree angle and then bisect. Okay, so first let's create our angle. I'm going to do this part in black. So here's the bottom of my angle. All right, now if I want to make a 60-degree angle, this is where we're going to use our protractor. So we haven't used this much yet for measuring, but here's how it works. You want to take your protractor. You want to line up that bottom line with your segment, just like that. And then you want to move starting at 0, working your way towards 60. So I'm going to move it to 60 right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a straight edge and I'm going to follow that line. So that's pretty close. You guys get the idea there. You guys will be better than me. All right, and that's all I need that for. So there's my 60-degree angle. Okay, now it says bisected. Well, we're going to use our protractor once again. You guys remember how to bisect. Make it any width you want. Just has to make sure we intersect both spots. Then just move it from each, without changing it, go to each point of intersection. Make an arc. Move it there. All right, I'm going to rotate them around. Make an arc here. Move that out of the way. And then for my points of intersection, where my two arcs intersect from the vertex, there is my bisected angle. All right. That is